We love hip hop.
Speaking of MOULA, let's stay on MOULA for a second.
Okay.
He got blocked from the Rolling Loud Instagram page, apparently.
Man, he laughing at that. He doesn't care.
Yo, fam, what's their problem with him? And listen, no disrespect to the Rolling Loud. I have no issues with them. But they, like, okay, for the people who remember, last year, his whole thing was there will be no day 2 or day 3, okay? If you're living under a rock, or if you're not following, actually, let me not say that. If you don't follow Toronto hip-hop like that, that was the issue last year, okay? His whole slogan was, there'll be no day 2 or day 3.
Yeah, but he meant that in the way of like, after him, it's done.
Yeah, nobody's going to care about any other acts. Not it's going to be a bombing or something wild. Yeah.
And some little dweezil probably went to the head office. It's like,
he's threatening violence.
He's going to deal with the place, all 2-day events.
Yes.
Come on. Bro.
So they took him off of the flyer. They took him off of the bill, period, last year. And that was a big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? People were like, yo, you know, like it hit the blogs. Rolling Loud still went on successfully. It wasn't like, oh, Rolling Loud's trash. It still went on successfully. You know what I'm saying? However, that was a point of contention between him and the Rolling Loud people. And he came out with day 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they got him blocked, fam.
They're just dissing it. They're like, yo, you can't even see Wagwan over here, so.
Why did they have such an issue with him, fam?
I think it's an in-house paid thing. It's someone that they roll with from here that don't like him. Politics.
No, I actually remember now. Do you remember afterwards when day 4 came out? Before day 4,
he used their back.
He had the video with the pictures of the guys who blocked him from being on the thing.
Yeah.
He said he was trying to get in contact, and he had a picture of a white guy, a picture of another guy, and he was like, these guys blocked me or stopped answering my calls. And he put up Charlie B's picture, and he was like exposing the people who work behind the scenes at Rolling Loud. I think from there they've never recovered.
They're
fam.
like, yo, what the heck?
They're like, yo, we don't like you from that, fam. Like, I don't care how much like time has passed. Maybe there's been no apology. I don't know, fam. Maybe they want an apology. Cause that was kind of wild. I don't know if you remember that, fam.
Yeah, I do. I think he probably, yo, fam. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think this is the luck of the draw? Like, where he's like, okay, look, now you're talking about him again because he got blocked from flipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it could be orchestrated or not, but I'm just saying the fact that we're talking about him and other people do talk about him, Rolling Loud has to be something where it's like, it's a hate thing for him, for both parties. You know what I mean? They both hate each other, right? Now he has a right to be like, yo, fire upon them, right?
Yeah, but like, I feel like they both do better working together than apart, right? Like MOULA, like being mad at Rolling Loud or dissing them doesn't help him, and them like, even though they're gonna be fine regardless because they're a big company, whatever. But MOULA first is a huge rapper in the Toronto scene, fam. He's grown to the point where now he has millions of views. Like, he's a guy, fam.
Okay.
So they're kind of like cutting off their nose to spite their face by saying, you know what, we don't want you here, even though he's one of the biggest Toronto rappers, or probably one of the top 3 for sure at this point.
This is where I'm like, there's still somebody from here who's probably blocking him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably someone from here is still blocking him. You know, and if he's not being blocked like that, that's the only way I could see it, for them to not mess with him totally. They should have brought him back the next year.
That's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, okay, the year has passed. It hasn't been like MOULA's been out here causing trouble and a whole bunch of incidents have happened around MOULA's antics or music or anything like that. It's been pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He just kept on dropping music and elevating actually way more than where he was last year this time.
I think they were annoyed with him. They just got annoyed with him.
At that time.
I think he was calling them too much.
What you think in between then and now he's been at them behind the scenes?
No, when he was first on the show, probably calling them every flipping second, like, "Yo, can I have fireworks?
Yeah.
Can I do this? Can I do that? How much you guys gonna pay me on Michael?" You know what I'm saying? Like I'm miserable. And then I was like, "What does that mean, sir?" Right? And
why are you miserable?
Why are you miserable? And it's just like,
why are you saying it like that?
And then it's like, "I'm better than before." And then they're just like, "Okay, I can't take this guy."
Then yesterday, he's
well,
confusing the hell out of him.
Yeah, and then you're not gonna be on the list tomorrow. You know, like they just said, forget it, and then probably called up certain mans who didn't agree with him already. Was seeing he was gonna get more shine.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we don't like that guy." Oh.
Like the reporting videos type of thing. Like, yo, reporting, they're calling in. Don't like that shit.
Yep.
Don't like that shit.
Yep.
Get him off your show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy.
And you know the thing is, and listen, I mess with MOULA heavy, you know what I'm saying? The long way, right? But this is a product sometimes of when bridges get burned, right? Right.
Makes sense.
Like sometimes you can repair bridges, but that's just really sometimes. It's far and few in between. Like in the physics of a bridge, if you were not even to break it down to the analogy, just physically, if you burn a bridge, it's hard to rebuild that, bro. It just squashed that
without a highway paved.
Yeah,
what?
You just got to do a new project. You know what I'm saying? You can't rebuild the bridge.
You got to go somewhere else. You got to take your talents to South Beach for real.
Yeah, like so, you know. So bring it back to the analogy. Once a bridge is burnt, it's you know what I'm saying. Even if it's reconstructed, you put it back together, it's never the same again.
Never.
Right?
Yeah.
So
It's actually not a good look for him.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, fam. Because Rolling Loud's going to be a big deal this year. I feel like last year they got enough out of the experience. The whatchamacallit, the organizers.
Yeah,
they got enough out of the experience where they were like, you know what, let's double up on this. You know what I mean? Let's bring it back one more. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's the thing. It's misleading for him because he was probably thinking, "Oh, they're gonna bring me back this year. I did enough numbers. I got enough." You know,
he's better than before for real, fam. Like his trajectory, dare I say, is almost 10 times more than this time last year.
Yeah.
So like for them to be like, "Nah, we still don't want you," it's like, yo, they're pissed.
They're dissing.
They're miserable.
Yeah, they're like
aggravated.
Fam, that's what it is.
That sucks, fam. Salute to MOULA though. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, fam.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
We love hip hop.